General Motors and Honda expanding their partnership to co-develop.
Meanwhile, Honda has pulled out of a partnership with GM.
General Motors and Honda are partnering up in North America to help develop future products.
Imagine a future where your car emits nothing but water and refueling takes minutes, not hours. That future is closer than you think. In the quest for sustainable energy solutions, two automotive giants, Honda and General Motors, GM, have joined forces in an exciting venture that could change how we think about fuel and mobility. But why hydrogen fuel cells and why now? This collaboration marks a significant moment in automotive history, blending innovation with environmental sustainability. GM and Honda have started production of hydrogen fuel cells that will power commercial trucks, heavy equipment, generators, and, to a lesser extent, passenger vehicles. The fuel cell modules being built by the joint venture in a Brownstown, Michigan plant will be used in hydrogen-powered cars to be revealed at the end of the video, which will debut in March 2024 and eventually be available for sale in California in limited quantities. This is a historic day for the industry, as GM and Honda are the first fuel cell system manufacturing joint venture to begin volume production of fuel cells for transportation and beyond, said FCSM President Suhaib Haq. We begin the process with raw materials for membrane and electrode through completed systems. Ongoing investment and commitment by both companies are driving our success at FCSM. This commitment aligns with our mission of making high-quality, durable, and affordable hydrogen fuel cell systems for various applications and customers. In another event, it was claimed that this is the most capable production system in the automotive world. We integrated the strengths of Honda and GM to create the most capable production system at this joint venture, said Tetsuo Suzuki, Vice President of FCSM. We brought a mass production mindset with attention to detail and a focus on high quality for the future applications of fuel cell technology and the beginning of the hydrogen era. What could bring two of the world's automotive powerhouses to the same table? The answer lies in the unbelievable potential of hydrogen fuel cells to revolutionize the auto industry. This clean energy promise has led Honda and GM to pool their resources and expertise. But here's an interesting twist. They together tried to do something similar back in 2017, and it didn't work out. Why? In 2017, FCSM Fuel Cell System Manufacturing was established as a joint venture between GM and Honda. FCSM's 70,000 square foot facility in Brownstown, Michigan was built with an $83 million joint investment by GM and Honda. The companies called it the first large-scale manufacturing joint venture to build fuel cells. This groundbreaking venture to mass-produce hydrogen fuel cells through their joint initiative signaled a bold move toward sustainable transportation. However, despite their ambitious plans, the initial efforts faced significant challenges. The partnership aimed to leverage both companies' expertise and resources to develop an advanced hydrogen fuel cell system that promised to revolutionize the auto industry with clean, efficient energy. But, unfortunately, the journey was not smooth. The challenges primarily revolved around the high costs of production and technological hurdles that destroyed fuel cell efficiency and durability. But this was not it. The lack of a comprehensive hydrogen refueling infrastructure made it nearly impossible to use hydrogen as power practically. These obstacles proved daunting in the early stages, leading to slower than anticipated progress towards commercialization. Unexpectedly, hydrogen found little success in the passenger car market. Honda was one of the only companies to sell a hydrogen-powered car, the Clarity, before it was discontinued in 2017. Despite these initial setbacks, they're giving it another shot, hoping to get it right this time. So, what's so great about these hydrogen fuel cells, especially when we already have electric cars? Let's dive into that and see why Honda and GM are so excited to try again. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles convert hydrogen gas into electricity to power an electric motor. with water vapor and heat as the only byproducts. This process is significantly more efficient than internal combustion engines and cleaner than gasoline engines, which emit harmful pollutants. Compared to BEVs, hydrogen fuel cells offer an environmentally friendly alternative without the emissions associated with battery production and electricity generation from non-renewable resources. They can achieve high energy conversion efficiency, with estimates suggesting fuel cell stacks that can reach 62% efficiency. This is considerably higher than the conversion efficiency of gasoline, 16 to 18%, and diesel vehicles, 20 to 24%, making them an attractive option for reducing emissions and conserving energy. But this is just the tip of the iceberg when discussing the power of hydrogen fuel cells. The hybrid technology route adopted by fuel cell vehicles combines a power battery and a fuel cell, which delivers robust power output and superior acceleration capabilities. This combination not only solves the slow dynamic response issue of fuel cells, but also extends their lifespan. Fuel cell vehicles have longer operational times and mileages, indicating higher durability and reliability than pure electric vehicles. These features make fuel cell vehicles safer and more reliable options for consumers. Some of you might argue why big companies are so determined to shift to hydrogen power when it has higher initial costs than other sources, which makes it impractical for wider use. GM and Honda have answers to this. So stay calm, because what we will reveal next will sound unbelievable. Fuel cell vehicles, FCVs, offer significant economic benefits compared to traditional and electric vehicles, including lower energy consumption costs and a potential for lower total cost of ownership. These benefits are supported by their high energy conversion efficiency. Despite their higher initial cost, ongoing advancements are reducing these expenses, making FCVs increasingly competitive. Fuel cell electric vehicles, FCEVs, are manufactured at relatively low volumes, impacting initial costs. Once the production scales up, the cost of FCEVs is expected to decrease further, making them a game changer compared to traditional gasoline and electric vehicles. The most exciting part is that economic benefit does not merely end here. The total cost of ownership after hydrogen fuel cells can become highly competitive over time due to fuel costs and vehicle efficiency. The purchase or lease of hydrogen-powered vehicles often includes several years of free hydrogen fuel, which can significantly offset the higher upfront costs. Moreover, FCVs can reduce oil dependence by utilizing domestic sources for hydrogen production, aligning with societal goals for energy savings and emissions reduction. Navigating the road to widespread hydrogen fuel cell vehicle HFCV adoption is similar to embarking on an epic journey filled with promise and pitfalls. Despite their potential to revolutionize transportation with near-zero emissions, there remain several unbeatable questions about the success of hydrogen's future. One of the most significant challenges lies in the high manufacturing costs of HFCVs. Initially, these vehicles come with a hefty price tag, primarily due to the cost of fuel cell systems. However, there is a silver lining as costs have been steadily declining, from $124 kW in 2006 to $55 kW in 2014, moving towards the DOE's ambitious target of $30 kW. This trajectory suggests a future where HFCVs could rival the cost efficiency of traditional gasoline vehicles and electric counterparts, if not outcompete. The financial landscape of HFCVs is further complicated by the need for hydrogen refueling infrastructure, which adds to the initial investment but is mitigated by the lower operational costs and the promise of free hydrogen fuel for early adopters. The electric vehicle market seems to crash for similar reasons, so will the hydrogen cars be able to survive in such a landscape? Comment below and let everyone decide on the success of this venture. Until then, imagine trying to pack a huge, fluffy cloud into a small, sturdy box to take it wherever you go. That's similar to the challenge of storing hydrogen in our cars. The quest for efficient hydrogen storage underscores the narrative of HFCV advancement. Hydrogen's energy content by volume is low, making storing hydrogen challenging because it requires high pressures, low temperatures, or chemical processes to be stored compactly. Overcoming this challenge is important for light-duty vehicles because they often have limited size and weight capacity for fuel storage. Moreover, the flammable nature of hydrogen necessitates strict safety protocols, ensuring HFCVs are efficient and safe for their passengers. On the one hand, we face challenges that seem to be unresolvable, and on the other hand, we look forward to the future we have been anticipating for years. And then, in the middle of the backdrop of challenge, we see two automotive giants, Honda and GM, staying resilient to bring the change. Their commitment to hydrogen fuel cell technology is a leap of faith and a calculated stride toward a sustainable future. Until now, we've calculated all the risks and gains, but we haven't revealed how exactly the two companies will achieve their plans practically. FCSM's fuel cells are sold to either Honda or GM's Hydrotech division, which will integrate them into a final product or sell them to other companies. Honda says it's aiming to sell 2,000 of the new fuel cells in 2025, with about a quarter of those earmarked for the CR-V that will be built at its Performance Manufacturing Center in Ohio. The company also targets business opportunities in commercial vehicles, construction equipment, and stationary power stations. Honda is jointly developing a Class 8 semi-truck with Isuzu that should enter production in Japan in 2027, which might use FCSM fuel cells. That's for Honda's future. What about GM? GM is taking a slightly different approach, showing no interest in integrating fuel cells into its cars, trucks, or SUVs. Instead, Hydrotech will sell its fuel cells, branded as power cubes for use in heavy equipment and power generators. A collaboration with Autocar could lead to fuel cell-powered garbage trucks, dump trucks, cement mixers, roll-off trucks, and terminal tractors. And now, what will blow your mind is that GM and Honda are not alone in their hydrogen mission. The Biden-Harris administration is making a substantial push to support the development and adoption of clean hydrogen technologies, including hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, HFCVs, as part of its broader clean energy and climate goals. Through various initiatives and funding opportunities, the administration addresses the challenges HFCVs face and position the United States as a leader in the clean hydrogen economy. In a significant move to advance clean hydrogen technologies, the administration, via the U.S. Department of Energy, DOE, announced the availability of $750 million in funding. This funding, derived from President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law, aims to reduce the cost of clean hydrogen, advance electrolysis technology, and provide long-term support for hydrogen hubs. This effort is part of the administration's comprehensive strategy to accelerate the widespread use of clean hydrogen, which is essential for achieving a 100% clean electrical grid by 2035 and net zero carbon emissions by 2050. As we stand on the brink of a potential revolution in the automotive world, the question that lingers is that can this ambitious venture overcome the hurdles that stopped the progress in the past? For more insights and to unravel the next chapter in the story of hydrogen-powered cars, watch our next video, which reveals insights into hydrogen power. Stay tuned and let's explore together the future that Honda, GM, and the Biden-Harris administration are envisioning.